So hello guys, welcome to Rigoni Farms. We're videoing today and we're going to do several different items. We got to go down and see if we can wake these cattle up, get them to where they can stir around and get out of that pasture down there. I got a couple of boards I got to fix on one of the spots that they've knocked down. We're going to do a walkthrough of the cattle catch today. So thank you guys for joining us, and let's get started. Well, there we go. Everybody's sound asleep. They look to be in cud mode. That's what I call it, chewing their cud. We'll take a walk in here and we'll look at this board I gotta fix. Take a look at all of them, see if they're all in good shape. There's the little calf right there. Hey, how you doing, Midnight? Bully is unconcerned. Does not want to be woke up. So as you can see, there's constantly some kind of a knockdown board or something all the time here. So we'll have to bring this board back up, lift it up and re-nail it today. These cats still got plenty of good dry hay to lay in. The steers. While I got you guys videoing, we'll go down and take us a walk through of the cattle catch. We can pilfer all the way through this thing. So we will be catching these cows in January, vaccinating them, giving them their shots, all that kind of good stuff. Because they will be calving in the end of February to the beginning of March, which should give us, you know, vaccinations in the mother's systems and going to the calves and so on. So there's the entrance. And what I normally do here is, this is my fence going around, and just this corral. We corral them up in here when we feed them. Right here. And then that's closed off over there. There is a walk-through gate on that, but it's closed off. So we'll work them down. We'll close that gate up there that I just opened. We'll work them down this edge of this fence line. And then they will actually come right down through here. And they'll just kind of go through this gate right here, this setup right here. And once they're in, all of them fit in here pretty well. And once they're in, I just close this green gate off here. And then I can come down this alleyway along those red panels, which I leave these panels movable because we do have another 10-acre pasture that we're planning on putting some of the cows on in the springtime when it comes time, after they've calved. Probably move some of the mama cows over to it. So these panels get moved over there, and we will use them whenever we catch those cows to bring them back home. But this is where they go to, and I work my way down that red set of panels there, and I'll come up and they'll follow this wood fence line. And then when they get to about right along in here where you can see that it starts curving, from that fence post there over to that corner is about 30 foot. Then from that fence post right there over to this corner, it shallows up to about 25 feet. And then here, once again, it shallows up to about 20. And then from that post, it kind of shallows even more to about 16. And then we drop down all the way through this little funnel system here until we get to this 10-foot gate. And then this 10-foot gate closes right there against that post, and I've just got a chain on it. And then I've got myself a little 4-foot escape gate right there. If I've got a few in here and one of them decides they want to turn back or act crazy on me, I've got an escape route there if I need it. I've never had to use it though. And most of the time, I don't even close this gate right here, because once they enter this area here, they'll go ahead and feed themselves up into the head catch, which I'll show you right here. So this green 8-foot gate is left closed and chained off right here. So I've got to fix this post. It doesn't work very well. Anyway, it stays chained off right there and closed. And this gate stays open. So once they come through the chute, they get up here to where this gate here is. Most of the time, they're already turned into this area here. And I can just walk up and close this gate behind ever how many of them I want. You know, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. And put them in this little area here. And then the tub gate is right here. And it swings. It swings all the way back. And just kind of latches up right here. So it's in that position when they come in. And they'll come through to right here. And sometimes I will have to close this gate and kind of, you know, work them on around the tub area. Not usually. Most of the time, when they get to here, they're pretty docile. When they get into here, they'll, you know, they'll kind of flow on through pretty good. This little slide gate's usually open, or it'll be open at that time. And then they make their way down through here. Then we can slide this gate closed and, you know, get 3 or 4 in here. Meanwhile, that gate over there is closed and these others are still trapped in here. And they come straight down the chute. Head catch gate's open. Straight in. I really like this little vet pen back here. It worked good when we were pregnancy checking the cattle. They come right in. When they get to here, my chute is set up for cows right now, but you can see those little square holes down at the bottom maybe. Let me see if I can get a good picture of them. There's some extra holes there where I can move my panel in fairly easy for calves, and then these sides will close in if I need to. And then they're caught right here. And so that's how we work them through the head catch. And keep them, you know, we'll work the whole herd out. giving them their shots. Our panels will open up right here. So, give them shots. We got a pretty good little spot right here. Is usually through this little area right here is where I give the shots mainly. And then to be able to work them from outside and inside, I got this little 4-foot manway gate here that we can open or close and go back and forth, kind of like push them in or whatever we're doing. So it's a pretty good setup. And from what I had before, we have thoroughly enjoyed this. This has been a really good addition to our farm. And it has made our lives so much easier, because before I was just trying to use just panels and I really didn't have a very good setup. But last year I built all this, and it has really, really helped our farm and helped us as far as keeping the cows from being quite so nervous and spun out and carried away when they come through. They just pretty much ease through it now, and it's become a part of their lives. So they don't really give me too much trouble anymore. So that is the cattle pen catch. Get over here and nail this board up. It shouldn't take but a minute. And then we'll jump on the old side by side and do a little catting around. If y'all are okay with that, I'll see you shortly. That wasn't a bad job. Worked out pretty good. Now we'll go take us a side-by-side ride. All right, here we go. Stop by over here and pick up these trash bags and take them out to the garbage can. Trash hauling mission. Miss Beth likes me to get that trash hauled off from the house, so you know, you got to do what you're supposed to do. Chores got to be done. Can't play on the farm if I ain't got my chores done. think they got their mind on food or what? It's not time to eat yet, guys. False alarm. We're just gonna ride a little while. Drink out of the hose, huh? The hose is water. I've had one all my life, but I don't think it really matters. It don't save me. All the words that everybody says nowadays. In fact, a lot of times I wouldn't survive without those actions. Bully, he'll stick his head in it. He likes it. Alright, now you done knocked my hose out of the hole. Y'all gonna make me have to hold it, ain't you? There's a whole creek down there y'all could be getting water out of. I don't understand. It's gonna get up today about 65 degrees here, and I think they know it. I think them old cows can tell it. That's enough. I'll fill y'all the rest of the way up later. Can't be that thirsty. You just come out in the morning. Feed lot. Take a ride on in here and I'll show y'all a big pasture down on the south side. My neighbor last year, really good guy. I think he was kind of deciding to get out of the cattle business. I don't know what I did with my little hood there. There it is. In my pocket. We talked about it. I bought his herd from him. Through there and kept the best out of it. Rented his pasture from him. There's 08. Hey girl, how you doing? How you doing today? You want to say hi to the camera? Yeah. This was an old house place here underneath that oak tree. Put our new house in. day, girl. We'll just loafer out through here. I'll show y'all this other pasture. So as you look right here, you can look on the left and see that see this is all metal post right here. And so is that. There's 3 of those that are joined together there. And put metal post in down here because this is right down here by that creek and it kind of stands in water a lot. And I was afraid of my wood post trying to ride out on me too quick down here, so I used metal down here. And I've got some videos of where I welded all this up and brought them down here with the tractor and put them in. They're about 4 foot deep, so shouldn't have no future problems out of that other than maybe rusting off, and I don't think they'll rust off in my lifetime. good right now, but oh, that's nice, good Bermuda that they graze in the springtime and in the summer. Got some good Bermuda in it. It's got some good fescue in it. Back over here in the front pasture by the house. Sometimes I like to just get out and sit and watch the cows. Get out here and let this tailgate down and sit on it a minute. Something peaceful about just watching cattle graze. Watching them rest. They don't have no watches. Know where they gotta be. Friendly. full. Time to lay down and take a siesta. This little calf was born in July. Her mama's off sequence with the rest of them. That's her mama right there to the left. Bootsy, that black and white one there, she's 6 months bred. She's probably more than that now. It's probably been close to a month since we had her checked, so she's probably around 7. It'll be the end of February, March, so we're right in there. She should calve. One of the little calves I bought when I bought that herd from my neighbor there. She's coming along quite well. Hey, Midnight. Little heifer. You gonna grow up and have me some babies one of these days? Yeah. Both of y'all are. Well, I looked at all our pastures and our cows this morning, fixed an old board, took out some trash. Just a morning on the farm. I ain't got no big projects going on right now. I've had a bunch, but I ain't got nothing going on right now, so I'm just enjoying the quiet time before spring gets here. I really appreciate you guys watching.